Welcome back to Man the Helm. Today we're going to check out Spira Guitars. So if you guys have been following me for any portion of time, you've probably seen this Jet JT300. It's one of my favorite guitars that I have, and a sister company to Jet Guitars is Spira, made out of Slovenia, and I wanted to check them out. So let's go to their website and let's see what they're all about. So here's the website. Spira is more for the heavier side of things, definitely more metal, hard rock oriented, and I'm all about it too. A lot of these guitars look great. I can assume if they're associated with Jet in any way, shape, or form, yes, it is a budget guitar brand, so to speak, but they are awesome. Like, Jet is awesome. Everything I've played from Jet is awesome. So I can assume that Spira, probably the same thing. So let's hear about Spira Guitars. So in the heart of Europe, nestled amongst the picturesque landscapes of Slovenia, a new legend in the world of electric guitar is born. Introducing Spira Guitars. So yeah, I mean, they have a very, very slick, oh dude, see, they have T-styles, man. I already know I'm gonna love it, at least based off of this initial page from, oh man. All right, let's check out the guitars. Okay, so it looks like they have a couple different series, so let's check out that 400 series first. Kind of set up similar to Jet, which makes sense. So looks like we have a couple S styles. Ooh, and 7-string in that S style too. So let's see what we got here. So this is the S407. This is their 7-string version of it. Locking tuners, is that right? Oh, it is. That's pretty rad. Canadian roasted maple neck, as you can see. Modern D shape. Radius 14 inches. Got a good scale length, 26.5, 24 jumbo frets. Body is a roasted poplar. Okay. That's pretty rad. And I'm assuming probably the other S-style guitars are similar to that, just not, the 7-string. So let's check out that. Let's see. So this one is the S400 MKB or MBK. Yeah, 25.5-inch scale instead of the 26.5, 24 jumbo frets. Yeah, pretty rad. I do like the very no nonsense too, as far as that it just looks like a solid guitar, like just something you can plug in and just go. Let's check out some of their other models they have. So that's their S type of the S400 MBK. Oh, and they have a blue, a green, like a hunter green almost version of it, a white, and this almost, what is this? Like a red, wine red sort of color. Yeah, that's pretty sick. All right, let's go back and see what we got. Oh, here we go. That's what I want. This is what I want. Okay, so this is their T-style guitar. Once again, locking tuners. Canadian roasted maple for the neck, a modern D shape, 14-inch radius. Let's see, artificial bone, double action truss rod, 25.5-inch scale, 24 frets, roasted poplar body. Yeah, one volume, one tone, 3-way selector, no nonsense. Yeah, these are pretty sick. And I love me a T-style guitar. So let's see what else we got. Oh, and they have it in white. Man, see this? I'm telling you, this is probably this is the go-to. A white telly with black pick guard, just super clean, super, just, like I said, ready to plug and play. Man, that is rad. Okay, let's see what else is in that 400 series line. Okay, they have a sort of a Les Paul style body. Not too big of a fan of that. I mean, it looks cool. Just not really my thing. I did see they had a V and an Explorer type. That's pretty rad. Oh, and they have a 7-string T-style? Or no, not 7-string, baritone. Man, I'm dumb. Still though, baritone T-style. That's pretty rad. What do we have here? Once again, looks like pretty same specs as far as locking tuners and the material itself. 27-inch scale, 24 jumbo frets, 1 volume, 1 tone. Once again, a rockin' machine. These T-style guitars are hot. Man. All right, well, let's check out what else we got from Spira. Oh, and they have some basses too in this. This is their lower end, or the lowest tier, I guess, of this. It's pretty rad. Once again, no nonsense. 34-inch scale. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like I said, this lower tier, I guess, of their models, like they all look solid. They all look solid, and I mean, it's the same sister company of Jet. So I mean, if anything, I love the Jet style, or I love Jet guitars. So I can't imagine these are going to be anything disappointing. So let's check out the next series up, the 420 series. Looks like we got a couple S types, a teletype in purple, and a V. So let's see what the specs are on that. Okay. So pretty much the same. Oh, this has a Floyd on it. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, hey, okay. If all these models have Floyds on it and they have a T-style with Floyd, I'm gonna lose it. And it does. Oh, man. Purple's not really my thing, but I think it could be. I really, really think it could be. Man, that's pretty rad. Okay. And then, of course, we have the V. I'm not a huge fan of Vs. I mean, I've never owned one, so maybe I just don't know. I probably need to get on that. I mean, it looks like I would expect it to. Not saying that's a bad thing by any means, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Okay, let's check out that 450 series. So we're kind of mid-tier now. Okay, so looks like we start getting some tops. I'm not sure what these tops are. Let's see what the specifications, if we have anything. Let's see. Body. Okay, roasted poplar with a flame maple top. Okay. I mean, it looks cool. I think these are just a little too flashy for me. Right now, I'm definitely like more geared towards the 400 and the 420 series, for sure. I mean, that is pretty cool though. That is a cool color scheme. I do enjoy that quite a lot. Kind of that transparent amber into pink purple-ish sort of thing. That is pretty cool. The T-style I'm not a huge fan of, with that maple top. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It just, I don't know, it's just not me, I guess. I prefer things kind of simpler, I guess, not so flashy. But cool, very cool nonetheless. So cool. Well, let's go up to their 500 series. So now we're kind of getting into the higher tiered stuff. Okay, so S-style guitars with same sort of thing with the tops, V, Explorer style, and a headless. Well, we haven't checked out any of the Explorer stuff, so let's check this out. This is the X500 TBKE. So what do we got here? An extreme aggressive design of the X series and pairs with premium toned woods and high performance hardware, creating a guitar built for power, precision, and unstoppable tone. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what the specifications are on this. So, locking tuners, roasted Canadian maple, modern D, 24 and 3/4 inch scale, 24 jumbo frets, mahogany with a flame top. Okay, so we have a mahogany body here. Yep, one volume, one tone, and a fixed bridge. That is a pretty interesting top. Like, it is subtle, but it's also cool when you get up next to it. Like, that is definitely pretty cool. I don't know. I've never really played Explorer style guitars, kind of like with these. Maybe I should get initiated into that world. But I don't know. I don't know if I play guitar heavy enough to warrant this sort of stuff. I'm sure it'd be fine. Okay, and then we got a couple of 7 strings in their S-type, and then that V. Let's check out that headless. So this is the Spira S500 GBR headless. Cool color design. Interesting body shape, to say the least. It almost reminds me of like a butterfly. I don't know if I'm a super big fan of the headless. I've played a few. I've never really been a huge fan of them. So Canadian roasted maple, pretty common trend. 25.5 inch scale, 24 frets. Mahogany with a poplar burl top. Okay. That does look pretty nice. I don't know. Once again, though, it's like I don't feel like it's me, but it is cool. It is cool. I don't think I would play a headless guitar because I just don't think I could pull off a headless guitar. All right, let's check out this 1000 series. Okay, so now we're getting into some fine accoutrement details. That does look pretty nice. Yeah, that does look nice. I love the carve right here on both the horns. That is pretty cool. Okay. Back looks great. Aesthetically, this looks pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, this is pretty cool. All right, let's check out some specs on it. So locking Pro Series tuners. I'm not sure what that is. Assuming they're top end stuff. Modern D, set neck, double action truss rod, kind of similar to everything. 25.5 inch scale, 24 jumbo frets. Oop. 24 jumbo frets. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this is a very, 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 very cool playing guitar. And I mean, almost €12.50. I mean, it's definitely on the higher end, but we are on their higher tiered series. So let's check out the other one. What we got at that top series. Okay, so 7-string version. Okay. Cool. So pretty much kind of the same thing, I'm assuming, just as a 7-string. I mean, it looks beautiful. It definitely does. I'd be interested. I might check out some demos if somebody has anything, or if you guys have any recommendations of some artists or some YouTubers that, you know, demo a lot of Spira guitars and stuff like that. So, cool. Yeah, this is, I'm really happy I kind of found out about these guys. Oh, they have a custom shop. Okay. So I'm assuming just higher kind of grade parts, building processes, stuff like that. Okay, so €39 for this. This is quite up there. Swamp ash body, charcoal black. Okay. Richlite fretboard. Okay. I mean, okay, and this is hand built in the Czech Republic. Okay, so it is a hand built guitar. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this one is pretty wild. Visual fire, sonic violence. No, that is pretty cool. I do like that. That is a very interesting stain on that wood, on that top. It's pretty cool. Oh, cool. Well, Spira Guitars. There you have it. Based off of aesthetics alone, I'm a fan. I'm gonna have to get my hands on probably one of those T-style guitars. Probably start at the lower series, you know, probably around that 400 series, just to kind of get a feel for everything. But yeah, having a baritone or a 7-string T-style, I think that's very highly likely in my future. So if you guys want to check out Spira Guitars, I'll have a link down below in the description. Check them out, show them some love. If you get anything, tell them you saw them from me. I'd really appreciate it. If not, no big deal. Just show them some love anyway. Check out all their social media, and we'll check all of you guys on the next video.